Welcome Aries, thank you for listening to your reading of June 15, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So listen the whole video so you don't miss a thing. Aries, on this day you must act very cautiously and show understanding. Start with small steps and with great tact, since some very close family member or friend is behaving very erratically and defensively with others, since they hide a secret he may tell you only if you are understanding and approach him without judgment. These days someone will look for you to ask you for a favor that, of accepting and not paying too much attention, could bring some problems for you. You have to be very careful because some people always look for their convenience and take advantage of good people like you. If you are overwhelmed because you do not know exactly where to direct your steps and that it works for you, take advantage of today and get out of the city. Find a quiet place, surrounded by nature, where you can think calmly and without interference. Let your mind wander and you will get a clear idea, the answer to your concerns. You will also do well to get rid of that feeling of melancholy that you do not get rid of even though you are having a good time. If you have already realized by now that someone is there for your little bones, it is also a good time to open the door for them. You may be infected by his enthusiasm and his positive way of seeing life since you have given him this opportunity. You'll be all business today, dear Aries, as the moon makes its way through Capricorn and the sector of your chart that governs professional ambitions. These vibes are great for taking an authoritative role in your work, so don't be afraid to throw your weight around, but try not to lose any friends in the process. Unfortunately, the vibe will get a little rocky later in the afternoon as the moon enters a harsh square with Chiron and Mars. You could end up having to work late in order to complete your tasks for the day, but try not to abandon your needs in the process. You're suddenly quite motivated to take action on a matter that you may have turned a blind eye to, dear Aries, or that you felt was out of your hands. You might instead pursue a desire that you've blocked in the past. The bottom line is that you're especially emotionally brave today, perhaps also inspiring others who readily follow your lead. You can benefit from getting a handle on tricky or vulnerable areas of your life. You can sometimes be a little impatient with Mars in your sign, especially since others may not be catching on as quickly as you are. Even so, you are very willing to make things work. It's best to be as honest with yourself as possible right now. For example, if something or someone has hurt your pride, allow yourself to feel that hurt instead of covering it up with anger or indignation or otherwise attempting to distance yourself from the painful feeling. Allowing yourself to truly feel it is the only authentic way to heal and move forward. Today is strong for exercises such as this. Personal influence and charisma are strong. As the day advances, a Sun-Saturn trine points to feeling stronger on a mental level, as it builds your confidence that you can get over hurdles and obstacles. Your patience can carry you far today and tomorrow. Realistic thinking benefits you and feels satisfying. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You will have a very favorable economic stability. It is the perfect time to give yourself those luxuries that you could never give yourself before. Money is one of the things you should least worry about right now. Well, you will have this luck for several days, but remember to offer a little help to those who need it most. You need to be more shared with the people around you. Although money has never been a problem in your life, you should share. Give yourself those luxuries that you have loved so much, but that you have limited yourself to do. Don't worry if you feel like you spend a little more than usual, it won't cause economic instability. Too often you let the money burn your fingers. To go up the slope, you have made many sacrifices. Your financial difficulties are ancient history. Thanks to your efforts, your account finally arrives in the green. If a major purchase occurs, opt for a deferred payment, which will give you time to understand your direct debits. Now you can afford to save a little bit of money each month and, why not, make it grow with a few good investments. You have been facing some confusion as far as your career is concerned, and some questions have been troubling you for quite some time now. Today, a possible solution will occur to you. It is vital that you follow up on this idea, no matter how outlandish it may seem. Take a risk and it will pay off in great ways, much exceeding your expectations. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for June 15th are 35, 33, 20, 15, 18, 1. Daily love. A process of loving conquest may come into your life, but be careful, as you will be tested. You must be careful with impulsive attitudes. Remember that the first impression is vital for a great start to this relationship. If you fail this test, the rest will not make sense. The sun is stagnating in your sky. It offers you the opportunity to clarify the situation with your spouse if tensions have been felt recently. You need softness and hugs. Make sure that your next day off is with your partner on the sofa watching a good movie. If you are single, you may be disappointed, but it is not a good day to meet your great love. You are looking for an absolute that does not exist. There may be problems with your partner. Please do not be so drastic in your decisions and take into account what the other person has to say in his defense. On the other hand, those born without a partner have to be very vigilant these days as the ideal person is approaching, but it will not reach your arms alone. You have to do your part. At work. The opportunity is coming to get to the place you have long longed for, so keep an eye on what is coming. The best opportunity can come from where you least expect it. Do not be afraid to make decisions. This is not the time to confront anyone, but rather to conquer your bosses and get along with your teammates. Think carefully about your movements before acting. Be courageous, Aries. You are exactly where you need to be and doing what you need to do in your career path, even if it does not feel like when Mars conjuncts Chiron in your sign today. The conjunction triggers a sore spot or two, likely making you feel unsure of your professional disposition. Instead of becoming overly frustrated with how your professional identity is panning out or how your ambitions are unfolding, you could use this conjunction to honor how you feel more healthily. Ask yourself what you can do to assume control of your professionalism. Health. For the natives who are sick these days, there is good news since their health will improve a lot, and also the ailments and discomforts that were maintained will gradually fade away. It is very important that all those born under this sign take care of themselves so as not to get sick or make their situation worse. Your immune system is somewhat weakened. If there are people around you with colds, if it is cold or gray, remember to cover yourself well before leaving your home. For balanced meals or even vitamins will help your body fight off potential viruses. For those who are naturally of lower composition, you can opt for drugs that prevent influenza. In absolute terms, you are still doing well. A little anticipation will be enough to prevent you from getting sick. Until and unless you devote a waking hour to your health, you have made no good use of your day. Try to ponder upon the various activities you do and how they affect you. For instance, monitor your breathing habits and analyze how it affects the way you talk or you love. Yoga seems to be the best exercise for you at this point of time. Family and friends. The aspect of Uranus combines with Pluto to disrupt your social life. You will have to spend time with hostile, manipulative, and unfriendly people. It will be difficult to escape this complicated trap without yielding to their claims. Fortunately, you can count on a harmonious and balanced family. Your children will fill you and relieve your pain with tenderness and love. If you haven't seen them in a long time, make up for a lost time. Friendship is important. Today you will think about your friends and analyze them. Not everyone likes you 100%, but think that you are not perfect either. A relative has something important to tell you. Get within range and listen to them. They need your support. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.